Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they're not. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster.
Great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the...
I'm talking Venus and Mars.
Now let's take a look at the Bulls' opening lineup. Levine at the 2 with Porter at the 3. Markkanen and Carter are up front, and it's White in at the guard position. And for the Bucks, Doncic is the 4 with Lopez the 5. The backcourt comprised of Bledsoe and Matthews, and it's Middleton in at the 3. From deep, Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
From deep three-point range, he doesn't hit that one. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Porter with it. Now guarded by Middleton. Right side, White. Tonight, Greg, two teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt.
Yeah.
And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans. This one might get heated.
I'm sure you felt that way many times when you play.
Almost every time I took the field.
Good.
You literally want to dislike your opponent.
On the wing, Levine. Trying to get open is Carter. And there's Levine on the assist by White.
You know what you get there? Levine strong enough now to take on contact. Able to complete the play.
Drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
And here's White. Pass to Levine. Poked away. Bledsoe with it. Now defended by Levine. Puts it up. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Matthews has got his second bucket. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. On the wing, Levine. Now Middleton. And G.A. Chris Middleton, over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. He's able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Markkanen dishes to Porter. Knocked loose.
They need to start taking care of the basketball. Careless play since the opening tip.
Have to make the simple play. I mean, already they've got 4 turnovers, and it's still early.
And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for Milwaukee.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Another big aspect of their game tonight has been the fast break, transition opportunities. They're really keeping it up-tempo so far.
And the first time out of the game called for Chicago.
Yeah, things not going their way, and he wants to just try to talk this one over.
And you know what, guys? If for nothing else, just to slow things down a little bit, change it up somewhat.
Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Matthews. And George Hill's subbed in for Eric Bledsoe. Here's Cornette. The shot's good on the assist by Satoransky.
And that's why you don't let him get positioned deep in the post.
Exactly. I mean, once he's got the ball in that area, the battle's already lost.
And the basket by Hill.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
And Satoransky kicks to Dunn. It's stolen by Hill. And the shot goes in. Hill's got his second bucket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Satoransky in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Hutchison. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. On offense, here are the Bucks. They're on a 16-4 run right now. Middleton inside the three-point line, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
Here's Dunn. Over onto Kumbo. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Milwaukee, sitting with a comfortable lead, up by 14. Their transition game has been in full effect. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And regarding the mental aspect of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo had this to say earlier.
Definitely the game will slow down a lot for me. I'm able to know where my team is going to be.
Well, Greg, that might be why they put up so many points. They all know the roles. They've got the right recipe for everything they want to do on offense.
Yeah, his awareness plus unselfishness puts defenders in a no-win situation.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, you know, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Bulls. Thomas Satoransky is out there with Dunn. And it's Young. Then there's Valentine. And it's Cornette in at the 5, roaming the paint. He gets a chance now to catch up with the fourth member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, the Bulls have a new front office, branching out from the Nuggets Brain Trust with new team president. Given Denver's success identifying and developing young talent with a win percentage that's climbed year after year, there is at least some optimism that the Bulls will be able to build a similar and sustainable winning program. Guys?
Wouldn't that be a story? Thank you, David. Looking at who's out there now for the Bucks. Korver comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for George Hill. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Carter, he's checked in for Luke Cornette. Lowry Marketing comes in for Young. Levine's checked in for Satoransky. And it's White in for Chris Dunn. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. White finds Levine. And the jam by Levine.
Boy, it's no secret that Levine has outstanding athleticism and explosiveness. He can throw it down with ease and with the best of them.
Pulls it up. And there's Korver on the assist by Bledsoe. Korver's got his first 2 points. Well, it seems like every year, Greg, we see some incredible new players come to the NBA, and they are welcome with open arms. Their style of play is so terrific.
No doubt about it. You know, guys like Ja Morant, I think he's got a chance to be one of the greats. And any list about the future of the NBA has to include Luka Doncic. I don't know if there's a better basketball talent than that young man. And, you know, let's not forget about Devin Booker out in Phoenix as well. A terrific, terrific player.
3 terrific kids, you're right. And here's Levine, who brings it up for the Bulls. 1:46 left to play here in the second quarter. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And just a little too lax with that possession, and it cost them.
And I tell you what, more brain-neutral plays like that one, and they'll have a hole deeper than the one they're already in.
Giannis, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Middleton comes in for Kyle Korver.
You can't afford to back off Bledsoe. I mean, when you do, he's really good at catching you by surprise with the pull-up.
And Eric Bledsoe, a special kind of athlete.
And 3 separate knee surgeries in the rear view, but still so fast, his teammates call him Ferrari. The way he's built, a muscle car might be more accurate. No question, he got bumped on that shot.
Yeah, the officials didn't need to talk that one over. It was obvious.
Chandler Hutchison, he's checked in for Chicago. And so Levine nails both of them.
Guys, it's always fun to watch a player ascend from role player to star, and that's exactly what's happened with Levine, and it's been fun to watch.
Shots good by Bledsoe.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Stolen by Bledsoe. Matthews into the lane and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Brook Lopez is checked in for Milwaukee. Then for the Bulls, Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Carter. Shaquille Harris comes in for Porter. And Satoransky subbed in for Kobe White. Satoransky looking around. Top of the key, Harrison. Back to Satoransky. Here's Hutchison. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo. A floater, good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got 3 assists in the game.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Chicago shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. Dante DiVincenzo. He's checked in for Wesley Matthews. Chicago also making some changes. Young comes in for Chandler Hutchison. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Levine. And he makes both free throws.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And last season, he was successful 81% of the time when he went to the line, so he didn't waste a lot of opportunities.
Yeah, that's a great asset to have, guys, for any team. Coming down the stretch in close games, you got a guy who's confident and very good at the line. When he steps up there, you feel good about it.
Down against DiVincenzo. Done with it for 3. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks ahead by 26 points as we get ready for the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David. All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. It's Milwaukee with the advantage at the half. They are completely in control of the game, leading by a massive amount. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they knocked the wind out of the defense in transition, converting fast break baskets in volume. It's a runaway lead right now. In fact, this looks like a track meet.
And Shaq, what'd you think about Chicago?
Well, they're obviously facing a hot shooting team tonight. That combined with a lackluster effort on defense, recipe for disaster. I mean, without major improvements defensively, this game is OVA.
And that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. You know, Eric Bledsoe has been exceptional here, guys.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Well, I thought it was a great defensive performance for him so far. He's aware, he's alive, he's alert, quick to react to everything that's going on around him. Can't do it much better than that.
Matthews and Middleton, the two wings. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. And it's Bledsoe in at the point. They're the group for Mike Budenholzer starting the second half. And that one drops.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has said he doesn't want people calling him the MVP because he doesn't want to relax. He said he fears failure, so he has got to get better.
And it's Carter missing. And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Carter pulls it in. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Porter kicks to White. Passes it to Levine. Some nice ball movement by the Bulls.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
And it's sent back by White.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
In the corner, it's Levine. And again, Chicago. No good. Well, Greg, there's been some debate. What do you think? Is Giannis the best player right now in the world?
I tell you what, if there's a conversation, he has to be in it. You know, some people might go with Kawhi, Kevin Durant. He's coming back. LeBron James is there as well. But Giannis is probably the guy to lead that conversation.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
And Milwaukee calls their first time out of the game. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Denzel Valentine, he's checked in for the Bulls. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Here's Lopez, and the Bucks miss again.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
Chicago making a switch here. Hutchison's checked in. That one misses for Levine. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference. In that frame, talk about some of the traits that make for a good floor general, a good point guard, a good facilitator.
Yeah, I mean, listen, you have to be a leader because that's what the position calls for. Unselfishness, instincts, that stuff matters. But ultimately, your teammates got to feel like you play for them. And that's when you have a chance as a team to be special.
I'm assuming you've always been like that. Am I correct?
No, that is not
really?
true.
Wow.
I evolved into a leader. In all seriousness, I think some guys are natural. Others, like myself, had to evolve into it.
Hutchison's shot is off. Bucks leading by 22. Here's Ilyasova, and out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
And when you're behind in the game, that's what you've got to do. Contest every shot.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Pass to Cornette. Young, right side. Shoots over Korver. Drops in the short one. Young's got his first points in this one.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here's Ilyasova outside. That one doesn't drop. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Shoots the 3. And it's Connaughton with the rebound. Milwaukee has gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Offensive rebound. Second shot opportunity. Ilyasova lays it up and banks it in. Ilyasova's got 6.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
And what I like about it, it's been a physical brand of basketball. It's had a little sandpaper element to it. Gritty and rough, but that's how you win games.
Bulls shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
So both teams changing it up here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Milwaukee leading by 20. For three, Middleton knocks down the three ball. He's got 5.
Oh, I like seeing Middleton stroke it from downtown. That release of his, pure as white-driven snow.
Done outside. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And so it's Milwaukee riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Taking a look at the Bulls at small forward and power forward, Porter and Young. Harrison out there with Chris Dunn. And it's Carter in at the 5. It's good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Williams can't hit. Bulls trail by 21. Harrison passes to Young. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Done outside. Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. The kick out to Young. Shot clock at 5. Trying to get open is Carter. Young's shot is off.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
The 11-footer, he squares up and sinks it. Williams has got his first points of the night.
Boy, a knockdown mid-range shooter. When Williams is roaming around this area, you got to be alert.
Chicago calls timeout.
They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
Different look for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo comes in for Williams. And Eric Bledsoe subbed in for Dante DiVincenzo. Then for the Bulls, Lauri Markkanen's checked in for Young. Zach LaVine comes in for Shaquille Harrison. And it's Kobe White in for Chris Dunn. Carter against Antetokounmpo. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Like that creativity down in the paint. Antetokounmpo showing you how crafty he can be scoring from there.
On the wing, LaVine. He's covered by Matthews. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Break, one of your former teammates, John Starks, would get under a guy's skin on the court. He's like a nuisance, but really opposite off the floor, away from the game.
I tell you, Kevin, John's got a heart of gold, and anybody that knows him is going to be a fan of the person. John is as good a friend as I can ever recall having.
Middleton outside. Over Porter. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
LaVine deciding where to go with it. The fadeaway, and there's Porter on the assist by LaVine.
Boy, a terrific find. LaVine plays mostly the 2, but he came into the league as a point guard.
Here's Lopez, and good, as it just snugs right down through the net. The Bulls have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the 4th quarter. White drives in. Here's Carter, and the layup's good off the glass. Carter's got his first bucket in this one.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Milwaukee.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget, and on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Eric Bledsoe.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Now the pass to Markkanen. .50 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And it's White missing. So it's the Bucks now. Back to Antetokounmpo. Can he keep it going? And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Yeah, under control. White has those short, quick strides.
Down it goes. Nice one there from Antetokounmpo.
And you can sense that these fans, these players, they are ready to celebrate.
And I think they can start that celebration right now. I mean, what a terrific team victory.
And the foul on Eric Bledsoe. That's foul number 2 for him. We've got 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. To the middle, here's Gafford. The rebound by the Bucks. Hutchison with the rebound. Now here's Valentine. And so it's the Bucks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of two teams tonight, one that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you.